Hey there, thanks for joining me to color. Today we are going to be using this beautiful Concord and 9th stamp set called Hello Lovely. Isn't it beautiful? We're going to use this giant outline stamp here. And I have stamped my image using my Hampton Art Stamp Perfect tool on Neenah 80-pound Solar White cardstock with Memento London Fog ink. I will put a link down in the description box to all the supplies I used if you would like to head over and shop with me. I would love that. If you have a question, leave me a comment and I will make sure to get back to you. So let's color. So I'm going to color the flowers first. For that we're going to use B93, B91, BG000, and B97. I'm going to start with my B93. And let's see here. Let's start on this center one. So I'm going to take my ink and I'm just going to flick out away from the center of my flower. That. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. And then we're going to do the same thing for all the way around. So let's go over here. That. And we want to do that to all of the center of our flowers. Let's go over here and do this one. We'll work our way around. And this one, let's do on the inside here where the little stamens are, and then out here on the outside. And then we're also going to add a little bit of shadow. So let's do underneath this little petal that's folded under. And this petal over here that's folded under. And I'm going to bring it up the side here. This. And let's see, how about we do a little bit along the edges too. So let's go right here. Like that. Then we're going to add B91. So let's start here in the center. I'm just going to sit down in the middle here and I'm going to flick out past my B93. And then we want to go over all these little shadows we put in. So let's go right along here. And then we want to do all these other little flowers. Let's go right here. Work our way around to the other side. Then we're going to add BG000. Let's start here in the center one. And again, I'm just going to pull away from my center and go over both of the last two colors. And we're going to do this little shadow right here. And over the shadow. And then we need to do all these little flowers on the outside. And this one over here. And then I forgot to get out my colorless blender, so let's grab that. And we'll use this one next. And for that, I'm going to use that to go over the edges of these colors. And then we'll do all these outside flowers. And then I'm going to grab my BG000 for a second coat. Being difficult. Okay, so let's go ahead and go And let's go ahead and do B91. And then B93. And then we'll go over that with our colorless blender again. Really make this huge flower pop. Let's see here. Let's do a little bit more of our B93 up here on some of the outside. And then we'll add B91. And BG000. And then again, we'll go over that with our colorless blender. Then let's go with B93. And for that, we're going to do some of these lines here in the center. So let's go, how about some of these little shorter ones that are already drawn on here. And then we want to add B97. So let's go there. And then how about this extra long one here? And let's come down the center here. Okay, how about right here? And then let's go out here and add a little bit of this to these bigger flowers out here and some of these stamens. So how about right here? And this one. And this one. For the center of the flowers, I'm going to use E44 and E49. I'm going to start with my E44. And I'm going to do that in the center of each of these. So let's go a little circle here. And then these have a center. And then we're going to take E49, and I'm going to dot around in the center of that. For the greens, we're going to use YG 61, 67, G 24, 28, 85, 94, 99. We're going to start with our YG 61. And I'm going to use that to do these bigger leaves. So let's do this one. And I'm not going all the way to the end because I'm going to do 2 coats. And that'll leave a little bit at the edges there to make it a little bit lighter. Okay, then let's add G24. So I don't want to go all the way to the end of my YG61. Pull it up here a little bit. Work our way around here. And some of these out here on the outside, I'm going to trim off because I'm going to make the piece smaller. but I'm still going to color it clear to the edge. And then let's add YG67. Then we're going to go back over with G24. And then we're going to fill them in with our YG61. All right, let's see here. Let's do these little petals here next. So for that, let's use, let's see, what's this? G, maybe not that. That one's too dark. What's this? Let's go with G94. Of course, I didn't write down any of the colors when I did the first card, so I'm just kind of winging it now. So we're going to go G94 out here with these. Oh, I forgot that leaf. Let me grab YG61. Fill that in. Okay, we'll continue around. Here's some over here with our G94. And a couple over here. Okay, so now let's do, let's see, let's see what this one looks like. Let's do G28 for the center of these little leaves that we just did. Let's see, over here. Then let's do G85 for the center of these smaller leaves, or these medium-sized ones. this way. I think I may want to do these a little bit darker, but we'll see here how it goes. Like that. And then this little flower right here has got a little bit of a green patch underneath. So let's go ahead and do that right there. Okay, so now let's grab G99. So for our G99, I want to go down where, let me turn my flower around here, where there's going to be a lot of shadow. So let's say like down right in here. And then over here on this one. Oh, how about around this? I think I'm going to add a little bit over on these. Okay, then let's go with B, or no, G, nope, not that. G94. And I want to soften the edge of that G99. Over here's one. And then I'm not really liking the color of these stems on these big ones. So let's go with our G99 and darken those up. I want to see those a little bit better. Okay, so this dark stuff, let's go with, YG67. And I'm going to soften just a little bit more of these edges where we put our G94. And let's see, let's soften that with our G24. And then we'll soften it further with our G61. All right, now let's see, what can we do now? Let's do G99, and I'm going to add a little bit of shadows in between some of these flowers out here. So like out here, there's a little bit of space in between the flower petal. That, and let's see here. Let's do, how about a little bit right between this one here and then this one over here. Then we're going to add G94, if I can find it. Here it is. So we just want to soften the edge of that G99. So let's go up here. Work our way around. And then let's see, let's soften that with, what's our choices here? Let's do, let's see, what color is this? Oh no, that's too dark. How about this? I didn't like that one either. I got a little scratch paper here that I'm cheating on. Let's go, well, let's just go with YG61. I'm going to do this little space right here that looks like a flower petal. I'm going to do that with G99 and just fill it in like it is at the back. And then we'll do G94. I've got this little edge of this flower petal right here. I'm going to take my B91 and give that a little bit of color. And then let's do BG 000 to fill in that edge. There's another little edge right up here. And I better soften that with my colorless blender. So on the outside out here, there's a bunch of little dots. So I'm going to take my B97 and I'm going to color those in. And I may not do all of them, but the bigger ones. And then I think I'll take my Sharpie white paint pen later and put some dots on there. And let's do a few down here to this big flower. There's some dots in there. And let's see, how about this little flower up here with the little dots? There we go, I like that. Maybe, oh, here's a couple up here I missed. Yeah, I think I'll get a couple of these little smaller ones. So there is our beautiful Hello Lovely all colored up. Isn't it pretty? I could spend forever just coloring and coloring it, and I know I'm going to have to try some different color combos on there. I think next I will maybe watercolor it, so I hope to see you for a video for that soon. If you have a question, leave me a comment, and I will make sure to get back to you. Otherwise, I hope you had fun coloring today, and we'll see you next time. Bye!